Good morning, everybody. Beginning of day 23 on trail. I said I would share the good, the bad, and the ugly. Well, last night was the ugly. Whatever I had for dinner did not agree with me. So I don't want to be too graphic, but I'm down in the woods half the night last night. It was a rough night. It's not all sunshine and roses out here, that's for sure. It's foggy this morning. Temperature isn't bad, but it's super windy. We're up kind of in the clouds. Gonna try to eat something, get something in my stomach. But when you don't have anything in your stomach, you don't have any energy, and I got a 12-mile day ahead of me. So today is ugly. But we're gonna get up and we're gonna get some food. And I think today will be great. It's just this morning sucks. Well, we're about an hour and a half in. I am feeling a little better now. I'm gonna stop here at a shelter and get some food and water in me. See how we do the rest of the day. Hey everybody, it's about noon, 11:30 or 12, something like that. We stopped here at this shelter to eat lunch and use the privy and stuff. I am feeling a little better. I'm sorry about this morning. It was a rough morning, but I want you guys to know the truth. When it sucks really bad out here, I want you guys to know it. I'm not going to pretend like it's all rainbow and roses out here. Some days it isn't. Some days it's really hard. But anyway, I'm feeling a little better now. Stomach's still a little weak. I'm just trying to be careful what I eat. We are at basically the halfway point for the day. So we should have about 4 more hours of hiking. We'll probably get in around 4, something close to that anyway. And anyway, we'll see you down the trail, and I'll show you anything neat there is to see. Well, if you ever wonder where Rocky Top, Tennessee is, we found it, and it ain't easy to get to. We're on top of Rocky Top right now. Pretty views. You can see Fontana Lake still back in that direction. It's really windy up here. I gotta sing at least a couple verses. Corn don't grow at all on Rocky Top. Soil's too rocky by far. That's why all the folks on Rocky Top get their corn from a jar. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Yeah. Sorry about that. I just couldn't resist. Well, everybody, end of day 23. It's only like 6:30. I'm already in my tent. Chance of rain tonight. I'm sorry I didn't take more video today. I was just wore out, honestly. My stomach still doesn't feel quite right. So if I eat, I get sick. And if I don't eat, I don't have any energy. I can drink some water. Water doesn't bother me too much, so I've been trying to drink water. As long as I don't drink too much, my stomach is okay. If I put electrolytes in it and stuff, then it makes me sick. So it's just sensitive stomach from yesterday. That's normal for me. If I get sick real bad one day, the next day my stomach goes hard. But anyway, I didn't eat much for dinner. I did get some liquid in me though. I'm going to see how I do tonight. And then tomorrow is a pretty big day, a lot of climbing. We think we need to go up another couple thousand feet, honestly, because we're going to end up by Klingman's Dome, which is at like 6,500 or something like that. And I think we're at like 4,500 or a little less than that, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. I'm at Derrick Knob Shelter right now. Like I said, sorry I didn't get more video out for y'all. Just a really rough, long day, and I'm glad to be here. I'm just relaxing in my tent, taking it easy, and hopefully the rain doesn't start till after I get up in the morning. But if it does, it's okay. So anyway, we will see y'all tomorrow. Okay, day 24 on trail. Morning, I'm feeling quite a bit better than yesterday. Had a good breakfast this morning, drank lots. We'll see how I do. Not sure how far today we'll make it. There's a shelter in 7. There's a way out at 10 miles, or there's another shelter at 13. Not sure. We'll just have to see how it goes today. We will probably hit Clingman's Dome today, so that'll be exciting. And so I'll just kind of keep you informed as we go down trail today, and we'll see what there is to see. Okay, everybody, it's about 11 o'clock. I'm on Seiler's Bald. It's about 5,500 feet, 5,600 feet, something like that. Still heading up to Clingman's Dome, which is 6,600 feet. Of course, I got a lot of downhill to do before I start up that also, which doesn't help. I think it's up there in the clouds, I'm guessing is the top of Clingman's Dome. And it's about 4.5 miles away. So we'll see what the day brings. I'm kind of leaning toward getting to the 10-mile mark for today up there, and maybe heading into Gatlinburg for the night. So we'll see how it goes, okay? We're getting up into the elevation where we're in a fir forest, or at least a spotty fir forest right now. So we are gaining elevation, but we haven't really even began the real climb of the day. That's pretty next 3.3 miles, I think. I'll have to check elevation, but it's at least 1,000 foot, maybe more. That's the real climb of the day. And they are predicting thunderstorms this afternoon, so I'm just hoping we're not going to have to be up there in the thunderstorm, but that's what happens sometimes. So we're going to get down here to the shelter, get me some lunch, get me something to drink, and then head on out. Still on the way up to Clingman's Dome. It's really a neat section of trail through here with all the green moss. The camera shows it as being pretty bright in here, but actually it's pretty dark. But it is interesting part of the trail. We're about 2 miles from the top of Clingman's Dome at this point. Well, I made it to Clingman's Dome. Fixing to climb the tower. Well, everybody, I made it. Top of Clingman's Dome. And also the 200-mile mark of the hike. So it's a big day. Little story, a little crowded up here, but little story. Probably 30 years ago, I come up here. About 30 years ago, I come up here on vacation and met a couple guys through hiking, and they were sitting right where I am now. And I remember thinking, dang, they started in Georgia? That's crazy. And that kind of sparked my interest. But never did I ever dream that I'd be here one day doing this. Well, guys, I'm leaving Clingman's Dome, or at least that's the plan. I'm trying my hand at hitchhiking now. I'm up at the end of the parking lot. Called a few people. No one who runs shuttles is available today, or not that I could get a hold of anyway. It's kind of hard to get a ride from up here. So anyway, we'll see how I do. I've just been at it for about 5 or 10 minutes. Had one person stop, but they were going the other direction. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. Well, a little update. Not long after I recorded trying the hitchhiking bit, one of the ladies who I had contacted before about getting a shuttle, she said she wasn't available. She texted me and said she can do it. She's on her way up. So she'll be up here in about 5 or 10 minutes, something like that. And be able to pick me up and get me down into town. So that's good news. So we'll see what the day brings. Well, everybody, I never formally closed the video out. Day 24 ended. I got a ride down from Clingman's Dome with a lady named Edith. She does trail shuttles. A super nice lady, went above and beyond to get me down into town. I'm staying at the Microtel. It was a reasonable rate. Rooms are clean. I'm happy with it. When I got here yesterday, I don't think I realized just how wore out I was yesterday. I was bad. I got in the room, got my stuff put down. I had to do some laundry, and it's a couple miles to the laundromat. Now, there is a shuttle that runs, but I was too tired to even figure out how that works. Honestly, I like true hiker trash. I did my laundry in the bathtub. It wasn't dirty, it was just salty from sweat. Is bad. So I did it that way, hung the clothes out in the room, and I hit bed and I was out. I had plans to, do more organizing and everything yesterday, but I was just completely exhausted. I think it was a good call to come down into town. So anyway, that's all for day 24. And like I said, I'm sorry for not taking a few more videos, but I'm down in Gatlinburg, and all is well, and we'll see what the day brings.